Hey everyone,
Hello.
welcome back. We are doing our second dev stream. I'm here with Greg,
Hi.
and I'm Eric, aka Batcat. So today we will be playing through some of the submissions for the latest design challenge that we have, and we will also be announcing the winners on stream. We also have a surprise for you guys. We'll be giving away some free copies of the game, so we'll set that up by saying we'll be giving that away in our Discord on the streaming channel. So a little bit more information about that later. But what you'll want to do is make sure you join our Discord to be eligible to participate for that a little bit later in the stream. And that's at discord.theendlessmission.com. And you'll see that in the little footer. There we go. There's the footer. So it's right here. Go there. So awesome. All right, well, we'll get started.
All right.
And the first game we will play is Sacred Chest by Lua Pro.
All right.
So we'll get that started here. And I should actually, before we get started on this, I should actually preface kind of what the design challenge was.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
So it's what we called unfinished business, where we created a starting point, but not a beatable game, where the objective is to capture the golden pineapple. So I'll just read the description here. So we were working on a game to upload to the content portal, but the team got caught up in a heated match of Super Smash Bros. And forgot to finish it. True. That's where you come in, or that's where you came in. So these folks put together games that completed that objective. So here we go. We'll go to the first one.
All right.
Fire it up.
Let's get started. All right. Our objective here is to find 4 keys to open the sacred chest. Figure out what's inside. So we're going to roll out. See what we got here. So take a quick look around, kind of see what we're seeing. Can immediately see an objective way far in the distance, so it's cluing me on someplace to go. I got some moving platforms over here.
All right.
Something over there. It looks like that's our chest up there. Okay, so
where do you want to go first?
That is a good question. That's at least 3 locations for stuff. So let's head towards this one first. Seems like this may be the easiest one to get to.
All right.
I will apologize if I die a lot. I'm not used to playing live, so we'll see how this goes.
No pressure. Oh,
I like that.
nailed it.
All right.
First try. All right.
Platform.
Oh.
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 Oh no.
Oh no.
I got it. Oh, I ran off. Oh, I could have made it.
All right.
Back over here. Oh no. Oh, that's not going to squish me. Okay. That's good now. Alright, so wait for that to come back down. I'm going to just time it and jump over it there. There we go.
Oh,
Alright,
I see a key.
so our key is up there.
Look at
All
that.
right.
All right. One down.
So there's key number 1. So
Free
we got
to go.
that. So we got that guy. Aha. There's one over there. All right, we're gonna go.
I believe in you. You can make
go
it.
for a big jump.
Look at that. All right.
Bam. All right.
Stick that landing. All right.
Well, we're over here. Let's go check out that guy. I'm probably supposed to jump around the stuff, but I'm going to hang the ledge instead. Let's see if we can sneak around the back here.
See, the thing is, there are no wrong answers, so.
That's true. And that is the key hidden there. All right, cool. All right, good.
Wow. So you already got 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good. There's nothing that's tracking that, but I assume I have gotten them. We will work our way. I'm probably supposed to jump on those platforms, so let's actually see if I can make it over here and actually do this the right way. All right. Yeah, a lot of what I'll do when I'm playing a lot of games that require me to jump around and stuff is I tend to never ever follow the path that people want you to follow. I'll always end up jumping and run around in the cliffs and investigate and That's why usually if people are watching me play a game, it's probably pretty boring because I spend like 90% of my time exploring stuff and not actually playing the game. I think like the beginning of BioShock, I think I spent like the first 30 minutes like swimming around in the water, like trying to find out how far I could go and not even going towards the thing I was supposed to go to. That's the designer in me, I guess. I just kind of want to see what's out there and see if people are hiding stuff. And
That's half the fun, really.
Yeah.
You know, being able to play it the way you want to play it.
yeah, which is why I love a lot of open world type games and stuff like that that have a lot more of that options and stuff to
Mhm.
it. Slowly working my way up top here because we assumed that there was some stuff up here. So, okay.
Yeah, I have so many things I want to ask you, but I'm not going to distract you with a
Yeah,
precision
that's
platform.
quite all right. You can. All right. So I'm assuming the key is in here somewhere. So we will. I don't see any more platforms, so we're going to work our way around here. And kind of just try to see. I assume there.
Oh,
we
look
got an
at that.
opening. So we'll drop down inside.
Oh,
There's a bad guy waiting for me, but let's just sneak past that guy. All right.
so I'm going to guess that maybe you can unlock that chest
I
at this
think so,
point.
right? That should be all 4 keys and stuff like that. So I'll give you a little pro tip for our game here. We have some of the way that it's set up where you can do some really far jumps. You can chain together your jump and your dash to actually do a jump, dash, jump, dash. See if I can nail it here. Which allows you to cover a lot of distance, probably like way more than we would ever like really like. And wait, I'm seeing a health bar down here. Looks like there's a little secret cave down here. Let's like sneak down here. Let's go see what's going on here.
Oh,
Hey, little dude. I assume he's a bad guy because he has a
he has a
health
health
bar on
bar.
him, but he's not coming after me, so we'll just leave that guy alone.
Greg's a bit of a pacifist.
Uh-huh. I don't want to kill anyone if I don't have to.
That's great.
He looks like a nice guy. He's just kind of chilling, right? Okay. I don't. Oh no. Oh no. Woo! All right. Just back up to the chest, right? Which is right here, and that should be it.
Look at that.
Let's see what happens.
What's in the chest? Oh, it's the gold pineapple.
Nice.
No
All right.
way. It is pineapple you won.
All right.
All right, cool.
So yeah, pretty interesting. A lot of good platforming in there, which is good for a platformer, which is always a key thing that you look for in platformers. There was a lot of interesting jumping, a lot of different paths that I could take through it, so I enjoyed that a lot. A good amount of skill for some of the jumps, and that little thread of the danger with the lava and stuff below you and stuff like that. So that was pretty good.
And I like the collection mechanic of being able to, collecting a few different things before you could actually progress. I thought that was a really nice touch. So let's take a look in the editor,
Okay.
and we can kind of see how he did it.
Sure.
All right.
So it's all hidden back over here.
There we go. Oh, so what's that over to the right, that glowing thing right there?
That is a good question. That should be one of the location things then, right?
Cool.
So that is our smart condition. Oh yes, the top level. There we go. That makes more sense.
Hey, Lua Pro, we did try killing the guy.
I could have.
And then we found out what happened when you eat the fruit after that.
Oh, that too, yes. Yes, there is a little trick of a damaging fruit that was there after you kill the guy too. But yes, it was a trap. I didn't want to fall for it a second time online, so you got me the first time.
Fool Greg once.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is just our trigger for our smart condition. So it's just letting us know when we get here, right? It's triggering off
Yep.
stuff. Yes, so this is when we land here. It's actually activating our platform is what happens when we get up there. So, okay.
Okay, cool.
I like that.
And what's the logic that's making the treasure chest work there?
Let's go take a look. So it should probably, if I had to guess, this might be using our smart chests. Yeah. So smart chests, our programmer Alex wrote up a lot of functionality for a lot of the smart objects and stuff like this. It's simply letting us know, hey, it's looking for a key. It's looking for how many keys. And that's the basics of it. I mean, you can go in, it's set up to be locked ahead of time, so you can't just walk up to open it. Technically, you could drop one in there, not have it locked, and the player could just touch it without having any keys, and it will open. But this way, it lets you know, hey, looking for a key, looking for 4 of them. You could change this to be whatever you want. It's just by default, keys are set to keys, and the chest is set to look for keys, so it makes it super simple for your smart objects. And it's set right now to consume the keys as well, too, so you would go in and it would get rid of all 4 keys again. And then it just kind of triggers it to all open, and then that triggers our smart condition for force and completing. So that finishes off the whole game by the time you open it right there. So pretty simple setup. Smart objects are a great way to get a lot of really quick and easy functionality in your games by using them. So we have doors, we have chests, we have keys. Platforms. There may be some more stuff eventually that'll come down the line, but it's a good way to at least get some stuff started. So,
are the moving platforms also smart objects?
Some of them can be.
Yeah.
I don't know if the one that was in here was used. Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like it because it's the.
Nice. Yeah, and for more information about smart objects, you can also take a look on our wiki, where we have a whole resource about how those objects are used and how to use them, which is theendlessmission.gamepedia.com.
Yep. Yeah, and the smart platforms a lot of times have like just kind of 2 points. You can put in as many points as you want. By default, there's 2 points, so it'll move back and forth between those two. You can set it to loop. You can set it to ping pong if you just want to go back and forth. Nothing. You can trigger them when they're going to fire. All sorts of stuff. So. Again, pretty easy, basic setup, but a lot of expandability for the stuff if you want to go ahead and change it and stuff like that. Like you could make a platformer that goes around this entire level by just putting in a whole bunch of more nodes and stuff all over the place too. So
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, good use of the space and everything like that. I mean, again, pretty focused, pretty linear to kind of show you where you needed to go. Like your big structure was perfect for when you started as a good point of interest, a POI. To kind of catch your attention immediately and send your player right over to it. So you had like some good animation that was going on the rock and stuff over there, which caught your attention. Like the moving platform was also moving, so that draws your attention. So all those things are really good in terms of level design because it really helps to draw your player, like their attention around to these different spots that are kind of where you really want the focus to go. So good job. I liked it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to move to the next submission, which was What Path Will You Choose by Dragon Cat. There it is. Something's going on here. It's a little fishy. What are they planning on doing?
Let's find out.
Well, we're planning on playing it, so.
Yeah, I guess we'll get our answer pretty fast. So thank you again for submitting, for everyone that submitted. Greatly appreciate it as well, too. Thank you for playing around with the editor and stuff like that. So again, it's always evolving, but it's cool to see a lot of cool stuff coming in already. So pretty happy with that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so here we're just supposed to find and collect the golden pineapple. So let's go find out. Now this guy's coming at me. This guy
off the bat.
This guy does not seem friendly like the other guy in the cave. So I'm going to assume we need to get rid of that guy.
I mean, as we discussed, appearances aren't always as they seem.
That is true.
I'm not saying he's responsible for that poison fruit, but
that is true. That's true. We got a guy that's kind of wandering around over there. I'm just gonna go take a look anyways, just because I kind of like the idea. I like whatever that is. I don't quite, it's whoa. Sometimes our dash is a little crazy here. All right, let's try that again.
Take 2.
There we
Got
go.
him. Yeah, I like that put into the wall there.
Yeah, so it's interesting. It just kind of, again, it caught my eye. It's not necessarily anything that's over here, but it's an interesting, like, little point of interest. Could be kind of cool to, like, tuck. Like, if this is the kind of game I was making, it was just an exploration kind of thing. It's the kind of spot I would just tuck something in, like, right there, right? Because it'd be like, oh, it's a little hidden spot. Maybe there's a fruit that just lives there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a key or something like that. It's kind of like a cool, like, little nook or something. So I like that.
Nice.
I like the look of this whole starting area.
Yeah, something I really like about this one is kind of the mixture of the different assets, right? So kind of bringing in some of the RTS units and environmental decorations, kind of crossing things over. So bringing worlds colliding a little bit.
Yep. And I don't necessarily see any platforms that are in the lava right there that I'm supposed to jump on. So I assume I'm supposed to take one of the side paths, and that looks like an easier thing to go because that actually looks like a path that's kind of up there. So that's why we're going to head up there.
And
then
death
we
from
got some-
above.
Yep, we got some bad guys down here waiting for us. So
Hey, if you
Like,
wait,
head
they
down.
go into the lava.
yeah, they're run down. They're trying to get to me. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're smart because they're coming after me. They're just not so smart to realize that there's a ledge that they can't get back up over. Sorry, small dude. I don't know what happens if I make him bigger.
Oh.
Can I help him out? Nope. I tried.
Well,
See, I'm trying to be a nice guy.
it was a good thought.
All right, sorry, dude, for leaving you behind. All right, so then I assume this is our two paths that we kind of get here now. So the one on the left looks like it's a little trickier to get to because of the green gems that are kind of blocking it. So the orange one is a little bit more inviting in terms of like, hey, that seems more open.
And here's a question.
Mhm.
Do we think that the triangles there on the right are like, using symbolism the same as the one at the beginning, which also had
Mhm.
a platforming character sitting next to it?
Interesting.
It's a triangular shape.
I kind of like that idea.
That's
that
my
could-
headcanon.
Could
anyway.
be because all this stuff is green as well too,
Yeah.
and then you got the green, and that's matching the. I kind of like that. I didn't catch that before, but I could buy into that theory.
Oh, I didn't even see that before. The look at they
Put a
they
palm
kind of
tree
mix.
in-
Yeah, palm
Nice.
tree. It's a
I actually didn't notice that either. It's kind of like a cell tower. You're disguising it as you're disguising your palm tree temple.
yeah.
Okay,
And
so
for those of you not in Arizona, that is something that definitely happens here.
yeah, California does it a lot too.
Mhm.
So let's pick, I guess, the right side for right now. And I know I'm probably supposed to jump on that platform to get over there, but again, there's nice safe cliffs up here, so we're going to take the safe way and we're going to head up here instead. And we're going to sneak down on these guys. And let's see if I can attack most of these guys and not die.
And from Twitch chat, Ballclaw had some advice for you,
Oh,
which
no,
is eyes forward when you're in front of lava. So you
nice.
always want to, keep an eye out.
That is true. There's the archers and they're shooting at me, so I'm going to avoid that. We can see health bars. Just one of our things. Eventually, one of these days, we'll have to figure out how to not draw them through everything. But I can clearly see that there is a bunch of bad guys over there, and I think I want to avoid that for right now because that looks pretty scary. So we'll head over here instead. And again, I don't necessarily need to take all these guys out, but let's do it anyways.
See,
'Cause they're
here
all
I
bu-
thought you were a pacifist, but
I am, but
you know.
these weasels are, I don't know, there's something scary about these dudes. Whoa. All right. That's looking
Well.
exciting. Plus, they're all nicely bunched up right there, so it's really easy to do the jump
Yeah.
attacks on them. If they were spread out, it'd be
Yep.
a little harder to do, and that way it kind of gave me a little bit more confidence of like, yeah, there's a
Mhm.
group of them. Let's go jump in and use my smash. All right, so again, we'll have to make our jump up there, or I could jump on the cliff, but we will go ahead and we will jump up there instead.
And I don't think we've done one of the special jumps where when you hold down spacebar. Have you
Off
seen
their
that?
heads,
Off
I
their heads?
actually have not. I'm not skilled enough to do it really. I mean, I can try.
I believe in you.
Um,
Oh,
wasn't that not it? I guess that wasn't it.
if you hold down space on your first jump,
Oh,
there it
we
is.
go. Okay.
And you do a cool little a spin jump. Yeah, there we go.
I see. I learn something new every day then.
Yeah.
So technically, these guys, I don't really need to kill them because if I'm really just supposed to get to the pineapple, I can just get in there and get it. But let's see if we can take them all out anyways, without touching the pineapple. Oh, damage.
And we got the Rock King asleep over there.
Just
He's
chilling.
He's a heavy sleeper.
Oh, right. These guys I
there's
got to dash into.
there's a lot
Ooh,
happening, and he's still sleeping through it.
Yep. Must be a post Thanksgiving game and it's too much turkey or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nailed me anyways. Trying not to dash in and hit the pineapple, so I'm trying to be very, very careful on where I'm dashing here so I don't actually hit it. I'll probably have to jump and do it anyways. It's probably not a lower trigger
There
volume.
it
So there we
is.
go.
All right.
So that'll be it. And we just jump and we get the pineapple. We're all good to
Did
go.
it. Did it. All
All right.
right. Let's look under the hood a little bit.
All right. There's also that second path that we can kind of take a look at that
Mhm.
other path and kind of see what was in store for me if I'd gone that way instead. So
Aside from a lot of arrows and
Yes.
a lot more enemies,
Yeah.
I think.
some scariness is what it looked like over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we had our cool like little starting area. Their dudes. And over the temple, and then we came over here. And again, I could have jumped up and around the cliffs. A lot of this stuff in platformers, because especially this level, a lot of the geometry has a lot of these ledges that stick out. It probably would have been really easy for me to have gotten from here, and I probably could have jumped over there and like walked across the bridge and stuff like that. So I like the idea of that stuff, even though there's nothing up there. I just kind of like the look and the visual flow of that. It makes me want to go explore it.
Yeah.
Which again is always a good thing. So yeah, so we went down that side. We saw there was all the guys. So let's take a peek over here and see what we got. So yeah, looks like there's a bunch of bad guys. There's even the enemy walker. There's a lot of guys over here. I believe the head stomp does not work on these guys either. I thought I was playing one earlier and I was trying to do that and it doesn't work. So these guys are just all dashing. So that's a lot of guys to fight against. So you gotta
on
be
the ground.
Yeah, you gotta be fast.
Head on.
Yep, you gotta be fast and going. Take out your archers first, because they're your ranged guys for sure. And then work your way through the little maze of houses. And then giant crystals, which looks really cool. I really like the I like the look of that a lot.
So much ore.
A bunch of dudes. Even mages, which okay, I'm kind of glad we didn't go this way, because that looks like that would have been a little scary. A bunch of archers and a bunch of mages. Yeah, I probably would have died pretty quickly. Yeah, all their workers doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then one giant guy guarding the last pineapple. So the ending, potentially a little bit easier. When you get to it, you only have to fight one guy rather than a group of guys, but getting there a lot harder. So I think we made the right choice.
Yeah, the gauntlet.
I think we actually were pretty smart there.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, pretty cool. I mean, again, very easy to follow flow. Very linear as well too. So there were multiple ways for me to get to where I needed to go to, but very easily focused on. Everything was straight in front of me. Just keep going forward. Never had any questions about where I needed to go or what I was doing. Like I said, a lot of cool colors and stuff like that, and everything drawing my attention that way. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Look at that.
Let's go just take. Is there anything hiding up here? Probably. Nope. Okay.
Got to check though.
Yeah, it's the designer in me. I like to hide stuff all over the place. I appreciate games that actually hide stuff around. So I don't know if we're allowed to mention other games online, so I won't say anything. But there's a game I'm playing recently that has a lot of stuff.
Which game are you playing?
Are we allowed to say stuff?
Yeah.
Outer Worlds. And it is definitely built for me in terms of like even just that first area. Like there's so much stuff in like every nook and cranny, and if you just like take your time to explore, and that's the kind of stuff I appreciate. And I try to do that too when I build my levels, because I know a lot of times gameplay you can zip through stuff really quickly.
Yeah.
And then people are kind of dumb, but if you kind of can start sticking stuff out in the environment in the world, then people take a little bit more time to play, and then it gives them a little bit more time to kind of appreciate what everyone worked on and stuff like that. So it's not just like, I played it, I'm done. People spent years of their life working on something. You're like, oh, you finished it in a couple hours. Well, give them stuff to look at, and then they get to appreciate stuff more. So.
Yep, and Greg hit a lot of really cool little things all over.
Yeah.
The adventure mode, so
yes,
you can find his handiwork everywhere.
I did. I tried to.
But lots of fun little hidden things, especially when the world opens up into the open world portion. There's a lot of really cool stuff. So
yeah, spend a lot of time exploring in free play if you get the chance when you're actually playing. So
yeah,
there'll be some good little tidbits out there and stuff. So
definitely want to hear from you on Discord about kind of what you're finding out in the world.
That'd be awesome. I know within the first couple of days, people found a lot of stuff that I didn't think they were going to find in quite some time, and I was like, that's pretty good. So people are out there running around, which I like.
Like a dance party.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Neither confirm nor deny the existence of such a thing. But yeah, again, really good. I mean, I really like the way of the layout and the use of the pieces and everything like that. You did a really good job of keeping stuff separated into two different paths, and it was very easy and clear to like, hey, go down one or go down the other. There wasn't really a way to cross once you got down there, so you were pretty much committed to once you did. That was it. So, like it.
That's cool.
Good job.
And I definitely was still half expecting some of the platforms to be fake-out platforms, because the last game that they made had some trick platforms that you could fall through. So I was bracing myself.
Right. It looked pretty solid with everyone standing on it, so I could kind of assume that these guys were okay. But that's probably why I didn't necessarily go over here, because I don't necessarily trust. Just in case.
You just can't be too careful. Not everything is always as it seems.
That is true. That is very true. All right.
Yeah. So very, very cool. All right.
Well, I liked it. Appreciate the submissions. People putting the stuff in there. I know this stuff kind of can end up taking a lot of time and stuff to do, but it's very fun to play. Greatly appreciate getting the chance to play it.
Yeah, thank you guys. And
Yeah.
if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We're taking a look at that right now. And I think it's just about time to declare the winner
All right.
of the challenge. And that winner is Luapro
Nice.
with Sacred Chest.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You will be getting a custom avatar, or excuse me, not an avatar, a emblem for your avatar in our content portal. So
That's awesome.
congratulations. We will be in touch about that. And yeah, it's also time to give away some Steam keys. So as I mentioned earlier, what we'll be doing is giving them away in the streaming channel on our Discord. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a secret password, and the first 2 people to comment in the streaming channel on Discord with that password will each win a free copy of the game. So
That's pretty nice.
go ahead and join Discord and get ready. We're gonna play a little bit more.
Just gonna run around a little bit.
Just Greg's gonna run around a little
Uh-huh.
bit, and give you a few moments to hop in if you're just joining us to go onto the Discord and get ready. But yeah, he's gonna go back and find some more keys.
Yeah. So that's what I was explaining before. There's a part of the trick that we have a little bit with the platformer right now is because Captain Blackclaw can cover such far distances on a lot of her jumps now. It's actually pretty easy to get around and to go to places you may not have expected players to go. So that is good to keep in mind when you're messing around with the editor. Not that most people will necessarily know that right off the bat, so it's okay. But it's something to kind of keep in mind as you're developing stuff as well too, because there's always opportunities to hide some hidden stuff kind of floating around. So, because we're just gonna hop all over the place here. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is there's kind of these cliffs are really made to, and the platformer were really made to kind of climb around and stuff like that. So it's like you can just get all the way up here. and
Catch
there's-
the edge a little bit.
yeah, there's plenty of places to now explore. I've like managed to cut out like half of that stuff at this point too, which is not bad because it's open for the player to kind of get to where they want to get to, and I always appreciate that too. As a player, I like knowing that there's not always one solution to every problem that you encounter. So sometimes having multiple paths, even if it wasn't intentional, can end up being a pretty nice surprise on stuff too. So.
Mm-hmm. Luapro asked if it's okay to let others explore. In his last unfinished business, he blocked the way to the second phase with invisible walls. Yep, it's all good to
Right.
explore.
Yeah, I love it.
We definitely focused this challenge to be about, collecting the pineapple in this area, but there's no reason to say why you couldn't have it be open and encourage some exploration
Absolutely. I mean,
beyond that.
yeah, and this island has a lot of like these really cool paths and stuff that the art guys put in that even in our own platformer version they didn't use. So as you start running around, you start exploring. You're just like, oh, there's this like cool like little area that's over here. It's got this really nice outlook over the ocean.
For
Some
your,
cool
for
play
your beach
space.
getaways.
There's some cool play space there. I know there's a little path that kind of sneaks around back here that they never did anything with. So there's a lot of like stuff to this level that a lot of people haven't really tapped into yet, and I think it'd be kind of cool if people start when they're starting to use this level to start building a lot more in this back end and stuff, which I think would be kind of cool.
Mhm.
Because like I said, there's a lot of like little pathways and stuff up there, and they really left this open for a lot of really cool gameplay and stuff like that we didn't even take advantage of ourselves, but it totally gives users a chance to like really explore the level and play with some different stuff and really get a different look from what they're used to with the
Yep.
platformer as well too. So yeah,
Cool,
really like it.
All right. Well, let's give away
do
our
it.
Steam keys. So, get ready. You are going to be going to the streaming channel on Discord, and the first 2 people to type the word pineapple
Nice.
will get.
Of course.
Of course, we do like pineapples a lot. We'll get a free copy of the game. We'll send you a Steam key. So, go. Oh, I see our first. Oh, yep. Moda, congrats. Well done. And Coco, all right. Congrats to you both. That was really quick. Well done.
Look at that jump. Jesus.
So
look at that.
I will be in touch just as soon as we're done streaming, and we will get you your keys. Thank you for playing. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank
Congrats again to LuaPro. And
Thank you for submitting.
thank you to Dragon Cat for submitting as well. Really appreciate all of you creating and tuning in. And
Absolutely.
looking forward to doing this again and very often.
Absolutely. Fantastic job again, everybody. Really, really great job. Keep up the good work.
So, cool. Thank you all.
Thank you
Have
so
a
much.
good day.
Have a good one.